Welcome back to our podcast episode 4. Today we'll be discussing about some of the basic requirements that you need to have in order to begin your Python programming journey. Today in this episode of Codecast we'll be discussing about 7 basic things that you need to possess in order to begin your journey as a Python developer. First, you need a working Python environment. Make sure Python is installed on your computer. You can download Python from the official website python.org. We will provide you the link of the official website python.org in our details section as well. You can visit there. Verify your installation by opening your terminal or command prompt and typing Python version, right? So you can simply go on your command prompt and simply you can go to your command prompt and type python -- version in order to see the Python version installed in your computer, right? Command prompt and you can simply type Python version, right? So this is Python 3.9.7 is installed in my computer right now. So this is the basic thing that you need to have in order to begin your Python programming journey. Like you should see the installed version of Python, right? Second thing, you need to have a code editor or IDE. You will need a code editor or integrated development environment IDE to write your Python code. Some of the popular choices include Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, and Jupyter Notebook. I have Visual Studio Code over here. This is a Visual Studio Code that can be used as IDE for your Python code, right? So PyCharm is a Python IDE for professional developers by JetBrains. It offers support for web and scientific development with HTML, JS, and SQL. It is an integrated development environment used for programming in Python. Similarly, you have another popular choices include Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. Python Jupyter is a web-based interactive computing platform that combines live code, equations, narrative text, visualization, and more. Python Jupyter is a project to develop open source software, open standards, and services for interactive computing across multiple programming languages. It was spun off from Python in 2014. Third basic thing that you need to have is basic understanding of programming concepts, right? So you need to familiarize yourself with fundamental programming concepts such as variables, data types, loops, conditionals, and functions. These concepts are the building blocks of programming. Fourthly, variables and data types. What are variables in Python? Variables and data types in Python, as the name suggests, are the values that vary. These are the values that vary. In a programming language, a variable is a memory location where you store a value. The value that you have stored may change in the future according to the specification. For example, name is equals to ikhomkodes, and A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20. And name is equals to ikhomkodes, A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20. These are the things that are stored in variable, whereas these are the things that are stored in memory. A Python variable is created as soon as a value is assigned to it. It doesn't need any additional commands to declare a variable in Python. There are certain rules and regulations you have to follow while writing a variable. Let's take a look at the variable definition and declaration to understand how we declare a variable in Python. Variable definition and declaration. Python has no additional commands to declare a variable. As soon as the value is assigned to it, the variable is declared. For example, x is equal to 10. Variable is declared as the value 10 is assigned to it, right? So x equals to 10. Variable is declared as the value 10 is assigned to it. There are certain rules that we have to keep in mind while declaring a variable. First, the variable name cannot start with a number. It can only start with a character or an underscore, right? Secondly, you need to keep in mind that variables in Python are case sensitive. Third, they can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. Fourth, no special characters are allowed. Okay, there are several data types in Python. Let's take a look at the Python data types. Every value that we declare in Python has a data type. Data types are classes and variables are the instances of these classes. Let me discuss some of the data types in Python. According to the properties they possess, there are mainly 6 Python data types. Although there is one more data type range which is often used while working with loops in Python. These are the data types: tuples, numbers, lists, sets, range, dictionary, strings, right? So numerical data types. Numerical data types in Python involves numerical values. In numerical data, there are 4 subtypes as well. Following are the subtypes of numerical data type. They are integers, float, complex numbers, and boolean. Integers are used to represent a whole number. As shown in the example, x equals to 100, y is equals to 124. It will be the integer as long as the value is a whole number. To check the type of any variable data type, we can use the type function. It will return the type of the mentioned variable data type. Okay, float data type is used to represent decimal point values. X equals to 10.25. Okay, y is equals to 12.30 or something just like that. Complex numbers are used to represent imaginary values. Imaginary values are denoted by j at the end of the number. For example, x equals to 10 plus 5j. Boolean is used for categorical output. Since the output of Boolean is either true or false, num is equals to 5 is greater than 4. Num is the Boolean variable. Type num. Okay, so the output will be bool. Print num. This will print true. Okay, strings. The strings in Python are used to represent Unicode character values. Python doesn't have a character data type. A single character is also considered as a string. We denote or declare the string values inside single quotes or double quotes. To access the values in a string, we use the indexes and square brackets. So these are all the things that you need to consider, right? So list is one of the 4 collection data type that we have in Python. When we are choosing a collection type, it is important to understand the functionality and limitations of the collection. Tuple, set, and dictionary are the other collection data type of Python. A list is ordered and changeable. Unlike strings, we can add duplicate values as well. To declare a list, we use the square brackets. So here is a command code for us. You can see here, you can simply use this, right? Okay, name is equals to something just like that. This is a simple code example. Fifth leaf loops for and while. Now let me tell you something about loops in Python. Why should you use one? Dealing with redundant code and repetitive commands can be a nightmare for any programmer. Python makes use of loops, control, and conditional statements to overcome this order. Let me discuss something. What are loops in Python? Loops in Python allows us to execute a group of statements several times. Let's take an example to understand why loops are used in Python. Suppose you are a software developer and you are required to provide a software module for all the employees in your office. So you must print the details of the payroll of each employee separately. Printing the details of all the employees will be a tiresome task. Instead, you can use the logic for calculating the details and keep on iterating the same logic statement. This will save your time and make your code efficient.